Rage on that beat, going crazy.
Actual power, the equipment consuming. Reactive power is the power which required to rotate the magnetic field. To rotate the missions, the reactive power is required. Apparent power. Apparent power. What is apparent power? Is also known as complex power. Next, power factor. Power factor. One video I made in this channel. Power factor. If the power factor is low, the current drawn by the equipment will be increases. If the power factor is 0.8 to 0.9, the power current drawn by the equipment will be reduces. The kVA rating of the equipment will be reduces. These are the important topics. Next, analysis of single phase RL, RLC, RC circuits. We have to draw RLC in series. After that, what is the phasor diagram? That is the DC and AC circuits. In first unit, what we have to remember? Kirchhoff laws, KVL and KCL, two laws are there in any closed circuit. The algebraic sum of total current equal to 0. That is the Kirchhoff law. Kirchhoff voltage law, the total voltage drop equal to 0. That is the Kirchhoff voltage law. Here representation of Kirchhoff voltage law, Kirchhoff current law, and numerical problem may be asked for 2 marks. Here from unit 1, what are the questions may come, important questions I told you previously. Again in the end of the video I will represent what are the important questions, unit 1, 2, 3. Next, coming to DC and AC missions. Coming to unit 2, DC and AC missions, how to prepare for basic electrical and electronics engineering to answer in examination. First, what is mission? What is a mission? What is a motor? What is a generator? The mission which converts one form of energy into another form, that may be mechanical energy into electrical energy into mechanical energy, heat energy into electrical energy, whatever it is, the form of energy, one form will be converted into another form of energy, it is a mission. Now DC missions which uses DC power supply is called DC missions, which uses AC power supply, AC missions. The principle of operation of DC generator. What is the principle of DC generator? We have to remember, that is a 2 marks question they will ask mostly. Principle and operation of DC generator is dynamically induced EMF, because due to the rotation only it producing EMF. Due to the rotation only it producing EMF, therefore it is called dynamically induced EMF. Remember that it is a DC generator is a dynamically induced EMF, whereas transformer produces statically induced EMF. The principle and operation of DC generator is Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction, and dynamically induced EMF is given by E equal to BLV sin theta, whereas Faraday's law is given by E equal to minus dt. Faraday's law is given by E equal to induced EMF, E equal to minus n d phi by dt. After that, what are the types of DC generators? Before that, EMF equation of DC generator. What is the generated voltage in DC generator is given by E equal to pi ZNP by 60A, and pi ZNP by 60A. What are the various terms, various symbols we are using? Phi is the symbol used to represent the flux. Z is the total number of conductors. P is the number of poles. A is the number of parallel paths. After that, types of generator: self-excited, separately excited DC generator. Self-excited generators are classified into three categories. One is shunt, series, another one compound. These are the three types. The diagram, simple diagram you have to remember. After that, OCC characteristics. The characteristics which are drawn between field current versus generated voltage, open circuit voltage, is known as open circuit characteristics of DC generator. Simple diagram or experimental setup we have to draw for this open circuit characteristics of DC generator. After that, motor which converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. What is the principle of DC motor? F equal to BAL sin theta, that is the formula of force developed by the motor. Principle is, whenever current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a mechanical force. Due to the principle of DC motor, performance characteristics of DC motor. Performance characteristics here from this unit 2, mainly the EMF equation, principle of operation of generator, OCC characteristics. And next, another important topic, speed control of DC motor. Speed control of DC motor, EB is proportional to phi. Based on the formula, the speed control is armature resistance control method, armature voltage control method, flux control method. Three methods are there to control the speed of motor. For below rated speed, armature control method we are using, whereas above rated speed, flux control method we are using. Principle and operation of single phase transformer. I made a video on speed control of DC motor previously. You can refer in eTech channel. Principle and operation of single phase transformer. What is the principle of transformer? Transformer produces a EMF. Due to the principle is statically induced EMF. Without rotating, flux only rotates, but no parts are moving in transformer. Hence, the EMF induced in transformer is statically induced EMF. OC and SC test on single phase transformer. OC and SC test already we discussed in laboratory. We did the experiment in OC and SC test. OC test used to find, open circuit test is used to find which losses? Which losses are iron losses or constant losses? Open circuit losses means when the circuit is in open condition, no load losses will be calculated by OC test. SC test used to find copper losses. From these two tests, the efficiency of transformer will be calculated. The same experiment in the laboratory what you prepared, represent in examination, then you will pass easily. Principle of operation of induction motor. What is the principle of induction motor? Induction motor, stator, rotor it has, and capacitor start induction motor single phase it is. Why the single phase induction motor is not self starting? Single phase supply does not produce rotating magnetic field. Hence, the single phase induction motor is not self starting. Basically, what is the diagram of single phase induction motor or three phase induction motor? Stator, rotor. What are the stator consists of three phase distributed winding, whereas rotor also consists of a copper bars in the rotor. This is about basic only. The diagram is important for single phase induction motor. After that, basics of power system. Power system, unit 3. From unit 2, what are the questions, important questions will I represent in the end of the video. Next, third one, unit 3, basics of power system. Basically, what is power system? Power generation, transmission, distribution, 3 will be carried out in a power system. How the 3 happen, briefly we have to know. Layout and operation of hydropower plant. Hydropower plant, how it works? Based on construction of dam, after that turbine, penstock, surge tank, so many parts. From the water, kinetic energy of water will be utilized to generate electricity, is called hydropower plant. Tidal power plant it is also. Thermal power plant, from the coal, by combusting the coal, by firing the coal, we are producing heat. After that it is converted to steam. After that it is converted into electrical energy. The line diagram is important for hydropower plant and thermal power plant, nuclear power plant, solar and wind power plant. After that, typical AC power supply scheme, how the power is distributed. After that generation, power has to be transmitted. After the transmission, the power has to be distributed. Power supply scheme, typical power supply scheme, how it will be. I already made video what is that power supply scheme. Elements of transmission line. Transmission lines, one video I made in this channel, E-Tech. Transmission line elements are resistance, inductance, reactance, capacitance. For a short transmission line, the capacitance effect will be neglected, whereas for long transmission line, capacitance effect will be considered. Types of distribution system, primary and secondary distribution systems. Primary means, what is primary distribution? Primary distribution comes under, secondary distribution comes under which voltage? What are the voltage levels of primary distribution? Primary distribution voltage levels will be 33 kV or 11 kV, whereas secondary distribution voltage levels will be 440 volts to 30 volts. For our house, the secondary distribution, our house, that is domestic consumers, comes under secondary distribution, whereas in the large industrial consumers comes under primary distribution. How the power is distributed, that is explained in basics of power system. From this, if you prepare hydrothermal, nuclear and solar and wind, 5 power plants, then you will easily answer. Basically hydrothermal, nuclear, 3 are very important. If you prepare 3, then you will get 1 question. Similarly, from the second half is distribution system, primary and secondary distribution systems, questions will come. This is about how to prepare basic electrical and electronics engineering. That for CS students and civil students, mechanical students, it is not necessary to write entire matter, but representation, simple manner is required. Follow the basic electrical and electronics engineering. Electrical engineering is part A. Part A, if you prepare from 3 units, which chapters are very easy to prepare is unit 3 diagrams. So if you remember the diagrams, you can easily answer. Unit 3, unit 3, DC emissions and AC emissions, then you will easily answer. From unit 1, if you remember the Kirchhoff laws, superposition theorem, you will get easily answer the questions. Representation of sinusoidal waveforms, 2 marks questions will come like that. Important questions now we will discuss. Let's discuss the important questions or assignment questions for unit 2. First is, we discussed about unit 2, explain or write the principle of operation of DC generator with neat sketch. The principle and operation of a generator with neat sketch you have to draw. That is our principle and operation. What is the diagram? Stator, rotor, base, windings, poles, all this will be. X diagram is similar to DC generator, but motor takes the supply, whereas generator produces the supply. The direction of current will be different, opposite to the generator. Define back EMF. Back EMF means, what is back EMF? The motor produces a back EMF. The significance of back EMF is EB equal to V minus IARA. Without back EMF, the motor draws heavy current. EB equal to pi Z and P by 60A. Again, the formula for back EMF is EB equal to pi Z and P by 60A. Generated EMF, the generated EMF in the motor is called back EMF, which opposes the supply voltage, that is called back EMF. EB equal to pi Znp by 60A or Eb equal to V minus IRA. From KVL it is. Explain the speed control techniques of DC motor. What are the techniques? We have to write the assignment. Explain the principle of operation of single phase transformer with suitable diagrams. Principle of operation of the single phase transformer, how it works. What is the uses of OC and SC test on single phase transformer? Explain. OC test used for iron loss or no load losses, whereas SC test used for full load copper losses or copper losses. No load copper losses will be measured by OC test. No load losses. From Unit 3, what are the important assignment questions? What are the important assignment questions you have to write is, explain about layout and operation of thermal power plant. Thermal power station, how it works, layout, single line diagram. After that, classify the distribution system, primary and secondary. Explain typical AC power supply scheme. This is about Unit 3. Now we are going for Unit 1. Define resistance, inductance, capacitance. And define Ohm's law. V equal to IR. When temperature remaining constant, the voltage is proportional to passive elements. Active elements means voltage source, current sources are the active elements. Passive elements means resistance, inductance, capacitance. These three. The elements which consumes electric power is called passive elements. Resistance, inductance, capacitance are the examples for passive elements. Define Kirchhoff laws. KVL and KCL you have to define. Define superposition theorem. Problem you have to prepare. Write the assignment. Require, represent or define real power, apparent power, reactive power. These three powers you have to represent. If you prepare the 3 units important questions, you will get easily pass, or you will get maximum score for CSC mechanical civil students. Unit 3, Unit 1, these are the important questions.